Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I am Urbana Pilot, and I bring you Myth, though it says Myth 2 Soulblighter. I'm actually using a fan modification of Myth 2, which plays Myth 1, so it's kind of confusing, but bear with me, it does work. There's a lot of fan stuff that's been going on with Myth 2 and all that, so before I continue, I would like to point out the game will not be in just this window, and no, you will not be seeing my Brotherhood of Nod background the entire time. It will go full screen when we start the game. But, yeah, I really wanted to show this one off. This is one of Bungie's earlier games. Very cool game. Kind of an RTS. It's kind of like a MOBA, essentially, nowadays, but enough dilly-dallying, let's go ahead and jump into it. This is a medieval game, so it's a little bit different. I'm sorry if the music's kind of loud, I'm hoping it's not too loud for the video, but as you can see, you can choose different campaigns, which you can download more from the fan sites and stuff. We're going to stick with the Myth Fallen Lords, which is the first game. I'll be quiet for this, because...
Wednesday, August 3rd, Crow's Bridge. Yesterday, our Legion entered the village of Crow's Bridge and halted there for the night. We are just 4 days' march from the besieged city of Madrigal now, and with a little luck should arrive there in time to prevent its capture by the enemy. Shiva, one of the Fallen Lords, has been attacking the city for 2 days, but so far has been held back by its defenders. We all know the battle for Madrigal will decide the fate of all the northern lands, and that if it falls, we will soon have nowhere to retreat but the ocean. Fearing for their safety, the villagers here pleaded with us to remain when we broke camp this morning. None of them understand yet what is happening, but they have all seen the refugees from the south, and they are frightened. Our officers seemed unsympathetic until the people returned with 9 young pigs and 10 dozen loaves of bread. 15 of us are to stay now, perhaps to fight boredom instead of the Fallen Lords, and watch the bridge here for 2 days.
And just like that, that's how the game begins. Got some guys running away from these zombie-looking dudes. They're gonna retreat back to here. Actually, I think I've got more guys over here. Yeah, you guys need to be in the front lines. So yeah, Myth is an early Bungie game. Not that early, I would say. Oh, look at that, they're already retreating. But early enough. So Bungie originally, for those of you who don't know who Bungie is, they're the guys who originally made Halo, and currently are making content for Destiny, more specifically Destiny 2 now. But they're the big head honchos over there. They make great games. I've never seen... Well, okay, I didn't really like Destiny that much, but apart from Destiny, I feel like they haven't really made any bad games. And even then, Destiny's not terrible. I've just had terrible experiences with their updates and stuff, so... But this was the game that came out before Halo. Not this one specifically, but the series is what kind of came out before Halo. They also did a game like Oni, which is another game that Halo draws a lot of inspiration from, to an extent, I guess. Oh, got some little weirdos over here. Wish we could click on them, actually get their names. But, yeah, there's a lot of, concepts that are introduced in that game that get introduced in Halo. But anyway, before I get too far into that, I might as well explain what's going on here. So, you control this group of men. This is pretty much all you get for this mission. It's pretty much how it is for all the games. But your goal is to wipe out the enemy, or whatever, do whatever goal they have set forth for you. This game, I feel, is a lot harder than the sequel, which is the one that I kind of prefer, but it's still fun. I like to play games in order, so might as well. But essentially, you're just controlling these guys. There's no unit production or anything like that. You might get reinforcements, but I don't really count on it in this game. But they usually give you the proper amount of infantry that you need in order to take on a goal. Hopefully. I think this game might be a little bit harder. It'll let you know when your guys die, though. Well, I guess not in this case. I didn't hear a casualty pop up, but one of our guys got killed. Two of our guys got killed. And there you go. So each unit has different attributes. These guys are melee fighters. These guys are your ranged combat guys. And this guy here, he's your explosive guy. Very fun guy too. I love the dwarves. Those Molotov cocktails are like one of the best. They're one of the best weapons you can use in this game. Oh, but they can hurt themselves, so gotta be a little careful. Go, go, go! Oh, as you can see, they can blow themselves up just as easily as they blow others up. This game is also very violent too, I'd like to point out, but that's fine. Honestly, if you can handle Halo, you can handle this game. It's just a little more gore in it than Halo. Oh, by the way, gotta be careful of your archers too. They can actually hurt you guys too. Not doing a really good job this time around, but I'm doing what I can. I'm actually kind of surprised. I wasn't expecting it to be this hard for the first level anyway. Myth 2 is a much different situation. I don't know if I'll do like a full playthrough of this, but who knows? I might. I wouldn't be opposed to it. Runs well enough. It's all 60 frames per second. Well, except for the character models, but everything else is pretty much 60 frames per second. Looks like we got him retreating, so I think we won this mission. I don't know, this one's not as vocal as Myth 2. But yeah, if you look at the sceneries and stuff, they're all rendered in 3D. Oh, we won. They're all cheering and everything. Despite the loss of our little dwarf here. So yeah, that's pretty much a mission in Myth right there. We'll go ahead and we'll go on to the next mission here in a sec. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make this a series. I did want to show this off though, because I am feeling kind of video gamey today. So and I've been playing this kind of on and off recently. I absolutely adore Myth. I think it's just one of those games that has a lot of charm to it. Super fun. Very difficult though. If you're used to RTSs where you make bases and you can just remake, or you can just produce infantry and tanks and stuff like that, this is probably not the RTS for you. But I don't know. I think you should at least give it a try before you knock it. It is, I don't know if it's free right now. I know the Marathon series is free. I'm not sure about Myth. But the game itself is not that expensive nowadays. And I'm sure, you can pretty much find this just about anywhere. I don't remember how I came across this one. probably got this from a friend at some point, but I have a physical copy of Myth 2. So, in fact, I can actually pull that out real quick. One sec. Wow, look at that. Actually found it. Pretty... Oh my gosh, that glare. Or glare. So yeah, Myth 2, Soulblighter. Pretty cool artwork. Neat back cover, all that. And you got your disc too. So yeah, pretty much on it. I'm not using the disc version though. The disc version is a little less updated than this launcher, so it just goes to show if you got a good enough fan base for your games, you know, you can do just about anything. But anyway, let's go ahead to the next level.
Tuesday, August 5th, King's Highway. Having turned back the attack on Crow's Bridge, we headed south to rejoin the Legion in another small town called Otterferry. On our way, we met a force of our own men hurrying in the opposite direction, who gave us ill news. The vanguard of our army, 20,000 men, has been camped near Otterferry for 2 days now. The mayor of that village must have guessed our plan to cross the Scamander River behind the main enemy force and to attack them by surprise. Perhaps in the cowardly hope that he would be spared when the Dark sacked Madrigal, the mayor intends to betray us to the enemy. A quick death will be too good for him, but we will have time for nothing else. One of the locals knows of the clearing where the mayor arranged his meeting with the Dark and will lead us there.
Let's get it on. I should have alt entered that one.
Sure, I passed him near the stone monument. He is a traitor to his town. Will you lead us to him? A traitor? Then let's move before he gets away.
Oh boy. I remember trying to play through this one. Probably won't beat this one, but we'll see. If I don't, I'll just switch over to Myth 2 and show that off, and then that'll probably wrap up this video. This guy's going to lead us to whoever he's supposed to lead us to. We do get introduced to a new unit, though. This guy's a warlock, or a journeyman. Basically, he's your healer. He can use melee weapons, too, but really you keep him around just to heal your units and stuff like that.
The enemy! Protect me!
The enemy, protect me. Oh no, did you see the last level? These guys could hardly protect themselves.
Move this way.
I forgot how bad the arrow accuracy is in this game. I mean, it's not much better in Myth 2, but at least you can hit like a somewhat better percentage of the time. I'm also zoomed in all the way too. Oh, no. Cool thing about this game is you have a lot of control over the camera, so very neat. What am I? I'm waiting to wipe this guy out. Actually, I think this is a timed quest, so I really need to stop fiddly diddly-ing around and actually move on. Move on, I mean. Words are kind of hard this morning.
Yikes! Bad guys!
That was a very generic thing to say there, but alright. I'm gonna send the dwarf out to kill these guys. Hopefully, he doesn't blow himself up like he did last time. Oof. Fortunately, I have this guy, so he can heal everybody and stuff. Actually, you know what? Wipe those guys out.
Casualty.
Oh, we're getting just wrecked over here.
Casualty.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Did you see that bottle? Oh, don't you do it again. That's one of the reasons I love Myth. It's so it's very predictable what can happen in some of these situations, but every now and then, when you've got a dwarf,
Casualty.
you can pretty much expect there to be at least one casualty accidentally, whether it's him himself right off the bat or it's just one of your other buddies. It's kind of funny when we get to Myth 2. I'll go into more detail as to what you can do with these guys. You can do this thing where you can put them in attack mode and just, like, you know, spray the field with Molotov cocktails and stuff. Oh, there he is. So all we gotta do here is we just gotta kill him. That's all you gotta do. But he's gonna be guarded by all these guys, so. And I need my dwarf to go over here. And you to beat him. No! Stop! Dwarf, what are you doing? Oh, squirrel. Wish I could blow him up. Oh, he's gonna get killed by that thing, man. Ah, they're not gonna get him in time. And they killed my dwarf, too.
Casualty.
Oh, Journeyman's dead. If you can kill him, that's pretty much the end of the game right there. Or end of the level, at least. No, don't hit those guys. Come on. Hit the mayor.
Casualty.
Well, that's pretty much it. Maybe Edwine will be able to take him on. Nope, guess not. Well, at least Edwine will be able to live on and tell our tale. But that's okay. Honestly, Myth 1 is a little bit more archaic than Myth 2. Actually, can I enter this one? Yes, I can. Look at that. Well, when it comes out. There it is. So we'll go ahead and we'll jump over to Myth 2. I feel like this one's a little more exciting. There's also a cutscene in this one too, so once we get past this.
Monday, August 25th, near Willow Creek. Finally, a break from this incessant marching. We have been on the move since first light, and the men are becoming weary from the difficult trek through these dense woods. Kruniak, our commander, insists we keep these pauses to a minimum if we are to reach the town of Willow Creek before midday. It was only yesterday that we entered the town of Tallow, seeking rest after a month spent patrolling the southern reaches of the Wild River. But our respite was cut short when the mayor beseeched us to investigate reports of grave robbing around the villages just north of Forest Heart. Kruniak, who seems to be more interested in political maneuvers than military ones, agreed to look into the matter. I am sure it will prove to be yet another unfounded rumor, no doubt caused by wild dogs searching for their evening meal in the newly turned earth of a graveyard. Alas, that is the life of a soldier these days, chasing hoodlums and thieves and making sure the nobility get their due. I have only a few moments before I must go. Columns of black smoke have been spotted rising above the woods between us and Willow Creek. Our commander is rallying the troops for the final leg of our morning journey.
Oh, they didn't play the cutscene. That kind of sucks.
The town is under attack! Run for your lives!
Don't worry, I got you. I know I sound like a complete psychopath laughing at that, but that's one of the things I love about Myth. You can just blow people away and stuff. It's hilarious. All that from one dwarf. This game's a little bit different in its art direction. Everything is still sprite based, but they definitely look like they have more depth to them. environments kind of look the same though, minus the buildings. The buildings actually look a lot more detailed. Like these right here, they're 3D images. You can't tell me otherwise. Well, I mean, you could if you prove it to me, but honestly, they look way too polygonal. So while these guys take on the zombies over here, we're gonna take our dwarf boy and we're gonna go blow up some piggies. Oh, see, there's the archers hitting my guys. No, you can't have that. Get down. I got one of my guys wanting to join, or wanting to talk to me in Discord. Hold on a sec. There we go. And you can just do this to like random people and stuff too. You can even do it to your own guys. It's hilarious. But I kind of like doing it to some of the environments and the pigs, and there's like a garden up here that you can blow up to. You don't really have like any specific objective here. All you're really doing is just kind of killing as many enemies as you can before they end up retreating or whatever. What are you doing? Cat's up to no good, man. As long as she's not chewing on cords, I'm happy. Blow up the piggy! Blow up the piggy! Ah, you missed the piggy. There's just something so therapeutic about that. Anyway, I'm dilly-dallying. I need to get serious. I'll probably call it quits after this mission. This mission doesn't take too long either, so I apologize that this video is kind of short, but technically I already did the video for the day, and that was StarCraft, so this is just kind of fun. Hey, no, you do not chew on wires like that. I swear. It's my one rule for my cat. You can do whatever you want. Well, okay, you can't do everything you want, but you can't chew up cords, man. It's like my big deal. This guy is having some kind of existential crisis over here. Let's help him out with that. So, unlike Myth 1, these guys can actually freeze you in place, which is very unbeneficial. So, gotta keep that in mind. Your melee guys can die pretty quickly here, so especially when you've got arrows flying at them and stuff. Sorry, keeping an eye on my cat. My cat's been very moody lately, and I know it's not because she's in heat or anything. She can't get into heat anymore, but I don't know. She's been very moody, very terrible twosy type attitude. And she still doesn't cuddle with me or anything. I'm a little disappointed about that. Alright, I'm really underutilizing that dwarf. We need to blow up some more things. These guys aren't really being utilized for anything either. These guys actually need to be like hiding over here. There's definitely more like involvement here because you're having to use tactics and stuff. Well, at least later on in the game, you're having to use tactics to you know, make sure that your guys don't die or whatever. We're gonna surprise the heck out of this guy. If it blows up. Dang it, it didn't blow up. far are they blowing up? Blow it up. Yeah, there we go. Ozzel, in front of the camera? Really? Get a room. Don't worry, citizen, I will save you. I need to I really need to do a playthrough of this. I have never beaten this game, and I've never really had an interest to, but it would be really cool to do like a full-on playthrough of this. Because I do legitimately enjoy this game. This is one of my favorites. And it's a Bungie game, you know. I've played all the Halo games at this point, except 4 for the Let's Plays. Yeah, I haven't done 4. I don't even think I've done ODST for the Let's Plays yet either. But, ooh, that guy's gonna get wrecked. But considering I've played, like, a lot more of the other, Bungie games, I might as well do those too, or do this game too. Ozzel, get down from there. Go on. Get down. Just trying to get to my George Foreman on there. I don't mind her being up there, but she's becoming a lot less, she's becoming a lot more rebellious against me. I'm not really digging that. That's a bad idea. Got stuck on his buddy. So somebody died. Oh, okay. We lost one of our knights. Paladins, whatever you want. Oh, they're warriors in this game. So you know the mission isn't over until they start cheering. And typically there's a lot of guys in this mission. Encoding overload. Consider turning... Oh, I hope this video isn't laggy. I haven't seen that error before. I wonder if that's what's happening with my videos. Maybe like it's not the video card after all, and it's just it's just the fact that I'm encoding these videos too, or I'm using like the wrong settings or whatever. Ooh, they're getting attacked like big time. Oh, well, we need to blow up that garden anyway. No witnesses. If the dwarf can get there in time. I wish they had like a run ability, so then they could just run ahead of these guys or whatever. At least he'll be running next to the knights, so they'll be able to help him out. Well, I'll usher him over. Not till the dwarf blows up the garden, though. Has to blow up the garden. If I can get him to. Ah, stop throwing duds. Come on. I know you can do better than that. Yes. Yes. Come on.
Casualty.
Oh, somebody died. Oh well. Garden's being blown up. That's all that matters. Oh, look, we won. We even blow up this guy. Blow him up. Do it. Oh, we didn't do it in time. Whatever. It doesn't count against you once you start seeing them cheer and everything. Because you are given a certain score at the end of each mission, but it all depends on like how many people you had left over or whatever. So yeah. Oh, our dwarf wasn't a hero, but he blew up the garden. He blew up all the piggies. Whatever. I call that discrimination against the dwarf, I guess. Whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits here. That was just something fun I kind of wanted to do, just as like a bonus video for today. So, you guys have a great day, night, wherever you may be. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Wear a mask if you decide to go out. And I will see you guys next time. Take it easy.